It's the rundown. It's December 10th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember now.
Dave. Back.
Rundown is sponsored by New Amsterdam. Barstool Sports teamed up New Amsterdam vodka to officially make our signature drink, the Pink Whitney, created by the Spit and Chicklets crew. The result is a dangerously smooth vodka infused with pink lemonade flavor. Keeps the game changer on deck for your tailgates, pre-games, watch parties. If you can't find a bottle of Pink Whitney, head over to your local liquor store, ask them to get some. Or in participating markets, check Drizzly for home delivery. I got in a little fight with Drizzly today. The rundown is brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports.
What Drizzly do?
They called me your Drizzly's ready, and I didn't order Drizzly. They're like, well, it's coming to your office. Like, all right, well then bring it. Like, can you come out? And it's like, dude, I don't have time for your Drizzly orders that I have no time for.
So what was it?
I have no idea.
What?
I told them I hung up on him.
What's Drizzly?
It's like alcohol of some sort, and I don't know why they had my number.
Someone probably was giving you a gift.
Well,
would have been nice.
that's not a good gift when you have to
You just
call.
have to go down and get it.
Yeah, and they bring up. I've gotten plenty of alcohol here where I haven't had to do that.
Great.
All right, so Spygate 2, I just gave, a pretty fair, I thought, take on it on Fox News. If Roger Goodell had an ounce of integrity, credibility, honor, code country, he would just come out and say there's nothing. Because everyone knows there's nothing. But much like with Deflategate, when they knew the actual ball measurements, he said nothing because he wanted to
What about Mort's tweet?
What about it?
He said 11 out of 12.
Yeah, that was wrong too.
I trust Mort.
The NFL
Mort's a good guy.
fed Mort false information. They had the real information. I don't want to go down this. The point is this.
You almost did. You almost
The point of this. They know this is nothing. They're letting all these rumors swirl so the Patriots drag. Roger Goodell, just come out. When the NFL knows something's wrong as them, they issue a press release 2 seconds later. Just say it. This is a TV show, had nothing to do with the football operations. Last time Spygate, people forget this, Belichick said exactly what they did. He's like, I thought we were within the rules. We got a letter. I misinterpreted. We were doing what they said. This, he's like, I don't know.
Again, I really don't have anything to do with this. I don't have anything at all to do with this whatsoever. So, whatever's going on between the people that are involved in it and the league and all that, it's not a football issue in any way, shape, or form. So I have no involvement. I don't know anything about this.
We never lie. The Patriots and their fans never lie. We're never dishonest. The only dishonest one here is the crooks on Park Avenue NFL office. Come out and say what it is. We asked permission. And by the way, the Cincinnati Bengals, how embarrassed are you to defile one of the great franchises? The Bengals are going to file a complaint. File a complaint on yourself for being an embarrassment to your city, your country, your nation. That's all. That's anything.
I'll start.
Okay.
On the yak today, I was coming into work and I was laughing to myself how I am like a veteran who has put down his sword because I just had like a shiver go down my spine. Literally walking on the streets of New York, thinking about the great Deflategate War of 2014 when Kevin and I endured 50,
That was longer than the Vietnam War.
50 plus rundowns.
That went on forever.
50 plus rundowns of back and forth.
50?
Yeah,
That's
maybe
a
more.
Major understatement.
So I don't have the fight in me personally, but Roan, my good friend Adam Ferrone, had a great theory which I am going to subscribe to and tells us everything we need to know. He thinks that the Patriots planned this just motivation. So guys like you can stop talking about the offensive line and start getting your swords and everyone gets together and like, let's go, it's us against the world. It's actually genius by Bill Belichick to have this become a storyline where you can do the us against everyone.
Nothing is against that, but if you've seen The Patriot, Mel Gibson, noted anti-Semite, but if you've seen that movie...
I always get Bruce Willis and Mel Gibson.
No, Mel Gibson, noted anti-Semite. But if you've seen that movie, he's like this old war guy, and it's the Revolutionary War. He really doesn't want to get back into it. But then when he gets back into it, he just kills everybody.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel. Like,
Right.
You look like you're ready to
my
get back in the arena.
I don't want to.
But doesn't this
Don't
feel?
make me
You
get
look
in.
like you're ready to jump in.
Don't make me
Doesn't
get
this feel too obvious? Like Roan's theory kind of makes sense. It's way too obvious for the Patriots to have a Patriots person sitting in a fucking press box videotaping a sideline. And on top of all of that, it's even better that it's a 1-11 team because everyone with a brain can be like, why would the Patriots film a 1-11 team? But it still gives
And
guys like
from-
you,
From what I've read, the camera was like literally like right next to the Bengals guy. Like the Patriot photographer was like, "Hey, can you push down a little bit? I got to like tape the sideline."
Right.
To the Bengals. And the Bengals, by the way, the Bengals are so stupid. The Bengals' entire like staff was just watching the camera guy. They're not even watching the fact that it's the Cincinnati Bengals. There's a low life. This guy is lucky to have a job, and you're complaining about the Patriots. You should have just worshipped that you had a freelance photographer next to him. What a disgrace.
Is there any part of you that wakes up in the morning and you see that there's Spygate 2 and you're like, oh, I got to do this shit again?
No,
Yes.
he lives for
No,
it.
I don't.
Yeah,
I hate it.
you do.
Dan,
You're
I'm
already
retired.
on
The
TV.
Patriots
I
are
hadn't
making
written
you
a
do
blog.
this
He's wearing
every
a
year.
suit
I had
today.
it. Yeah, because I had to go and give an unbiased take on Fox.
On
News.
Fox News, you love this.
No, I did
He
not. I
loves
didn't want to
this.
do it. I didn't. I haven't written a blog. I'm trying to stay out of it. I don't want to do this. I don't because it's Mel Gibson, noted anti-Semite. When he gets back in the war, everyone dies. I don't want to do it.
I actually wouldn't be shocked, and this is going to come across as a compliment to Dave, which I don't want him to take it as because his head's going to get bigger, but it's the truth. I wouldn't be shocked if Belichick sat down with like the coaching staff and was like, how do we get the whole narrative of Brady retiring and the offensive line sucking and the wide receiver sucking? I know. Let's send someone to Cincinnati and have Portnoy lose his fucking mind again.
I don't want to lose my mind. I
Yes, you do.
You're playing
yes,
your role.
you do.
You're playing your role
Yes,
perfectly.
you do.
No,
you
I-
love
no,
this.
you say you're a veteran. I'm a veteran. I know what war's like. I know what war's like. I know the
You're
dead
the Mel
bodies.
Gibson guy.
I
Yeah,
know
you
the
wanna go-
nightmares. I know not being able to the sleepless nights. I know all that.
Going to the clink.
Yeah, going to the clink. I've been through it all. The handcuffs, the name calling, the mud. Listen, I don't want it. I've done it. I don't want it. It's a bear. You can't sleep. You can't breathe. You get 10 minutes of sleep a night. Something breaks as press goes. You try to enjoy yourself. You can't.
But you're willing to do it if you have to.
Do we have
I'm
Deflategate
always
as a
willing to fight for
documentary?
what-
Do
what's
we
right.
have it as a Barstool Gold documentary?
I
because
assume it must.
did consume your every waking thought for like 5 months.
You're underestimating.
Yeah,
how
I probably
long
am. I don't
went on.
remember it. I
Years.
blacked it out.
Years from it dragged on like years. It was years.
The pinnacle of it was that time when Tico called into the rundown from Target and was like, "Hey, what's going on with this whole like deflating football stuff?"
I didn't really understand, so they're saying that he deflated footballs.
Well, let me tell you a little story, all right? Tico, how long do you fucking have? Because the whole thing is a bunch of fucking garbage. The Patriots beat the Colts in the AFC Championship game about 1,000,000-0. Literally 1,000,000-0. And in the first half, the game was actually kind of close when the Patriots are supposedly playing with overinflated footballs. The Colts tattled at halftime. They fixed the balls, and the Patriots outscored them literally 2 bazillion to 0.
And Dave's like, "How long do you have?" And Kevin and I just both clicked out of the Skype, and Dave went for like 25 more minutes.
I remember savagely attacking the science guy, Bill Nye.
Oh yeah, you had everyone. Everyone was going.
I read a savage blog right in the Bill Nye's face. The title of the blog was Seahawks fan Bill Nye, and I wrote this January 25th, 2015.
Yikes. It's just
Seahawks fan
going
Bill,
on 3 years ago.
Seahawks fan Bill Nye is a clown scientist.
Yikes.
Yikes. That's what I wrote.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, though. sure. You know, those glaciers are melting.
You can shoot the messenger, but they were deflating the ball.
So Bill
which
Nye,
is against the rules.
So Bill Nye went on Good Morning America this morning and basically said Bill Belichick didn't know what he was talking about in regards to science. Hey, Bill, I don't care what your skinny pencil head thinks. I don't care that you trotted out a couple red balloons and drew laces on them.
You're fit.
This isn't some PBS show for 2-year-olds. Belichick did the experiments. He proved the balls deflated. You just sat there like a total jackass and said,
Yikes.
I don't think that can happen.
What part of Belichick saying, do the experiment yourself, didn't you understand? We have real scientists actually doing the experiments in labs and confirming that he was 1,000% right. Carnegie Mellon University did tests and had a 2 psi loss in air pressure. These are scientists doing real tests. We don't need some clown college TV scientist giving us his opinion.
This is
You're
3 years
a
old.
fraud
Remember
and
that.
a
Going
joke.
on 3 years.
Oh, and you're a Seahawks fan? Gee, you don't say. Get this clown bird out of my face. The worst part is, Big Cat and KFC and all the haters will be like, yeah, but Bill Nye said this, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter what Bill Nye says. The coach has spoken.
So look,
he lost all credibility since that. I had MIT sign. It was.
So you're back.
No,
You're back.
no,
They did what they
don't.
wanted to do.
Again, I don't want to be
the
like Mel
narrative
Gibson,
changed.
noted anti-Semite in The Patriot, because he starts murdering people, and I don't want to do that.
You took down Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Who are you going to take down this time?
I haven't.
Dave read more than he has read in his entire life, just during Deflategate, like documents, and we would hop on this because this is back in the day. So it would be like we would only talk during the Skype rundowns. We'd hop on the Skype rundowns, and Dave would be like, "I just finished like a 50-word document," and be like, "Oh God."
I looked like a lawyer with a huge Supreme Court case. I had everything in front of me.
Papers
I was going
everywhere,
after
copies
everybody.
everywhere.
I mean, there's so many different aspects.
Yeah, no, it was. It's crazy.
I chased Mike Kensel, the main
Yes.
perpetrator, right out.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We need that as a documentary.
Oh shit! I don't want to do it.
But you kind of do.
No, I don't, because it
Desperately.
is. I don't like reading. I don't blog.
This one doesn't seem like it's going to require reading.
Well,
though.
there's nobody that I've seen yet who's. It's just right now.
People are staying in line.
Yeah, Goodell should have nipped this in the bud already. He's a coward. Holy shit, the holidays are here. Movement watches have you covered this season with hundreds of watches, blue light glasses, sunnies, and jewelry styles to choose from. We're always wearing Movement around the office, HQ, watches, blue light glasses, you name it, we're wearing it. As because Movement watches are designed in-house, super sleek, clean, won't break the bank. Movement watches start at just $95. Be the big winner this holiday season with a gift from Movement. Get 15% off today with free shipping, free returns by going mvmt.com/rundown. Not getting your holiday bonus until next week, but want to order your watch right now? No worries. Movement offers buy now, pay later with Klarna?
Where are
Say
you?
Klarna.
Where are
It's the
you?
fourth line up.
With Klarna payments?
Klarna.
Clamor? Select Klarna?
Klarner?
Klarna.
What's Klarna?
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 Klarna.
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 What is it?
Klarna.
Klarna. Select Klarna at checkout and pay
No,
over
that says
time.
Klamma now.
Yeah, I think they just made it tough. It's actually
Yeah.
Klarna, both.
And
they
we
just
don't
ran
know
out
what
of room.
it is.
Second one says Klarna for sure.
No, they ran out of room and smushed the R in the end. Klarna. Select Klarna at checkout, pay over time, 4 easy payments, no fees. Shop now at mvmt.com/rundown. Join the movement. So there's this website. I've known it forever. A lot of times they took our content. I wouldn't say it to the guy's face, though. Do It for State. They had a Snapchat back in the day. A lot of porn. Like they just like college kids fucking and whatnot.
Like
and then
Girls
they
Gone
put
Wild?
Do It for, or they just rip other people's porn, put Do It for State on it. The guy wanted doitforstate.com. He's from Iowa State. Someone else had the domain name. His friend put pantyhose on his head, stuck a gun in his mouth, and give me the domain name. At gunpoint, he shot him, ended up shooting him. He's doing 15 years in jail.
Did they at least videotape it?
Did he kill him?
No, they didn't kill him, and no video, I don't believe.
Would have been nice to slap on the Do It for State.
Oh, yeah, that's hardcore. That's Suge Knight shit.
15
Yeah.
years.
15 years. Seems like it should be more.
Yeah, if he pulled the trigger.
Do you think Zonker would give us Barstool
That's
if
what
we
I
did
was just
that?
thinking. I mean,
I don't think.
what links would
No,
you
I
go
don't
to
think
get
so.
the domain
No.
name?
Well,
It's
this
kind of
point,
that ship has sailed.
Yeah, ship's kind of sailed. I want it.
Pantyhose are not going to fit on my head.
I've done it. Me and Feidelberg have done a pantyhose banana eating challenge before.
1, 2, 3, go. Gone. That's it, guys. It's still. I'm just sucking on a banana to pantyhose. We got owned. Bad.
Also, Zonker's like one of those, like, if you don't know who Zonker is, he's the guy who owns Barstools.com and who would always answer emails. He's funny enough that you're like, I don't really hate him.
Yeah, no. He goes back and forth. I now think on hating us or me. I'm not quite sure, but he's been around forever. I did want it back in the day. Speaking with crime, the mob has changed their mentality. Now they accept gays because I guess one of the main mob bosses in Italy, his son was like turned out to be like, they intercepted him being like a drag queen or something. So like now mobs are in. That's policy. I didn't know they had like this type of policy.
Did the mob make a statement?
Yeah, I guess.
We now accept gays?
Correct.
Well, I guess the big question here is, do we look back in his Sopranos season 5 better now? Because it actually was a little more realistic.
Who was gay?
Vito.
I don't
Remember Johnny Cakes? He went up to New Hampshire and rode his motorcycles.
Oh, yeah. I vaguely remember.
Like that in season 5 was bad overall, but now maybe, I don't know.
I'm going to be honest, too. I don't know how many mobsters are watching this. I wouldn't exactly come out still. I think this may be one of these
I think
things.
it's going to be you need it's still one of those things.
You won't want to dip your toe in that water.
Yeah, you may want to keep that to yourself. You're not the
Someone's
mob.
got to get drafted. You got to have a Michael Sam. There's got to be a public consciousness.
Somebody's
got
gotta
to
go
shifting.
forth.
Yeah.
Like the mob boss's son is one thing. Like a foot soldier, you may want to
It
just
might
keep
still
that.
be tough.
Yeah. And to be honest, I'm pro gay everywhere. The mob seems like one of the last places that would be
it's
like,
probably like the mob and like the Masters.
yeah,
much it.
exactly.
Yeah.
The mob, the Eminem boys. A lot of crime. So a bingo guy, this guy was rigging old person bingo games. He made like a 10 or 30 grand. He finally got caught. I don't know how you get caught rigging it. That's just something the only place I feel like you get caught doing that is the big guy upstairs when you go to meet him. Like you should pretty much be able to rig.
I always thought this was kind of like a horizon for criminals, like these old people bingo games. They feel like they should be easy to rob and to rig. This seems like people should have been doing this the whole time. I guess they probably are.
I disagree though, because all you got to do is catch one old person who's still got their wits, still sharp. You know, like that one old person who maybe they put him in the nursing home a little too early.
Yeah.
Because they're like, Nana's kind of annoying, but she's still sharp as a tack. Now she's got all the free time in the world to crack the case.
So she's like sitting in Boca Raton with like one of those boards with strings.
Being like, how do I not win? How am I not winning?
But
right?
I don't think every home has that. I think you're going to have plenty of homes where it's just all open field.
Yeah, I know that I'm not surprised this happened, that he got caught, just because I feel like it's a ticking time bomb to finally get. Everyone knows that, like, it's the old person that you see and you're like, yep, still sharp as a tack.
I've told this story about my dad when my grandparents were alive. They had a bingo hall like every old person, and he called bingo. He did not have it and got soundly booed out of the place.
Your dad did?
Yes.
But he said it was a mistake?
He screwed up. Yeah, he put a mark where
he wasn't cheating.
But he wasn't living there.
He was not living there.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Very Mike Portnoy move. Yeah.
Did they let him leave?
Yeah,
I would imagine the people would be like, sir, you're staying now. You're part of the nursing home. You can't correctly call bingo.
My dad has probably been on the edge of the nursing home community for about 20 years.
Well,
more importantly,
that's a test right there. It's like, sir, you don't know how bingo works?
Yeah.
Guess what? We got a great room for you, 16B. You're going to have a lot of friends. The heat is 85 all the time.
He made that face, too, he makes where it was, like, not his fault, but it totally was.
So were these his parents that were in the home?
No, it was actually my mom's.
Were they terribly
It
embarrassed?
wasn't a home. It was like an old person.
yeah,
Bingo hall.
retirement
But
community.
were they terribly embarrassed to have him do that?
No, I don't even.
Seems like they would never let him live that down.
Yeah, no, I don't even recall them necessarily. It's like I like doing it. I think like those are the nightly activities when it's like you play shuffleboard and bingo like
When
we're on
did this
vacation.
happen?
A while ago, long time ago.
When did they tell you the story?
No, I was there.
Oh.
I was there.
The whole family
I
went to
was
bingo night?
embarrassed. I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I was
you-
probably like 8 years old, 9 years old. It was a long time ago.
I was going to say.
That was like my early gambling fix. Like, oh, bingo night, let's go.
Yeah,
like,
hell yeah.
Did
Hell
you
yeah.
ever get to play and win?
I never won bingo, no.
I was
I
gonna
mean, it's
say-
hard to win. There's like 1,000 old people.
I know.
I was going to say Mike Portnoy, if that happened today, he would probably, like, if your mom was like, I'm going to tell Dave this story, he probably would, like, seppuku himself. Like, I can't let that out.
Why do we only let old people have bingo? Because winning at bingo is a fucking rush.
Bingo's great.
It is a rush.
We should have bingo night here.
Young people should
Absolutely
play bingo.
should have bingo night.
It would be hilarious.
Absolutely a bingo
Yeah.
night here.
We should set that up. The
Bingo night.
party on maybe we'll do one round of bingo.
High stakes bingo.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh my God. Imagine winning like a pot for like $5,000
People
bingo.
just getting mad.
That's huge. And the adrenaline when they read it to like make sure you actually have the numbers.
We gotta do that. Set that up for do that.
Why am I in charge?
I just made you.
You're the new guy.
Yeah, and
Not
you're
the new guy.
also
There's
of
other new
bingo
guys.
age.
Well, you're the new guy. Still, you're
new
one
guy
of the new
here.
guys.
No,
I
you're
mean-
the new guy.
Okay.
Who else is new?
I'm looking around. I don't see anyone in my purview.
All
that's
the new
newer.
people are around the corner. There's
Okay.
like a
Yeah,
new
but
corner.
you're the new guy.
All right, I'm the new guy on the rundown. Fine.
So I got into it. Patriots fans are getting into it. Mahomes, Mahomes' brother, I should say. Mahomes' brother and his girlfriend, Brittany something, Matthews maybe, were at the Patriots game. They said they got harassed by Patriots fans. But then there's videos they're like singing na 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 goodbye to Patriot fans if they won.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
He's doing TikToks on the field. Listen, Patriot fans aren't like the loudest, rowdiest. If you wear other teams' clothes and you're openly standing, cheering, and people say shit, that's every stadium. My bigger takeaway is the way this thing's setting up. Season NSA, Kansas City's coming right back to Gillette. You have to save that for when you beat them in the playoffs because they're acting like they knocked us out.
Yeah.
I am now like eyes wide. I learned before I knew this was a story. I learned the dance moves and the TikTok.
Yeah.
Like that's how on top of this I was.
Yeah.
Like-
That's a big mistake. Huge mistake.
Yeah.
Huge mistake.
Know the schedule. Know what's right around the corner.
Know how the buys work.
Correct.
Yikes.
I have no problem with them doing that if they knocked us out in Gillette. Do
Yeah.
it. Dance. But
Famous people's brothers are always a problem.
Yeah. Until they get a talking to, and then they
Yeah,
just kind of go
they
away.
got to get back in line. But this, you
Yeah.
know, Patrick Mahomes didn't do anything to anybody. But
I'd
now,
actually, Mahomes, I don't know. Yeah, if I was him, I'd be like kind of the girlfriend and brother. Like, you guys.
Yeah,
like, what
I'd
are you
call
chill
it a
out.
family meeting and be like,
Yeah.
shut up.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
why is this a story?
Yeah. And why are you guys continually talking about it?
Right.
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 You can't say you were heckled and then have a video released of you chanting at Patriot fans, nah, nah, nah.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
Speaking of something similar, but Eli last night, did you see his wife said afterwards that she went to the game? Or sorry, Eli afterwards said his whole family was there and his wife was there. His wife refused to go to Philly like the last decade because
Yeah.
the fans were too mean.
Well, that.
I kind of like that,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Just
that-
be like, nope.
Yep. No,
not doing
that's
it.
fair.
Yeah.
Philly fans who are there, granted, I'm basically one of them, were super nice to me. I saw this. Do you see Smitty's tweet, by the way?
What do you say?
He said, if they lose
Oh, fire
this
everyone,
game,
including Wentz.
yeah,
Also, Carson Wentz did a gender reveal, which is very Carson Wentz. He shot footballs out of the sky.
Eli Manning now a losing quarterback.
yeah, he looked it.
He is a loser.
He had it for that half. Whatever shot they gave him before the game,
He had him
it
in the
wore
first
out at
half.
halftime.
He is a loser.
Because he had a couple throws where you're like, is he really going to do this?
It was so close to that, the ball that was deflected into the air being the end of Wentz forever. That division's so bad. Phil
So
Rivers, very funny clip came out.
Love it.
He's going for 90-yard touchdown! 90-yard touchdown!
Hey, 17, you see I ain't talking, right? Stay humble, bro.
But you know he's right
Stay
here.
humble, stay humble,
I
cuz.
can say 90 yards. I can be excited.
Yeah, but don't do that by my ear. Don't do it by my ear now.
I will do it by my ear. I will do it by my ear.
No. Hey,
That's what I do.
1-7.
That's what I do.
I heard at you after the game. 17, just keep talking.
The 90-yard, and then the defensive guy is like, you can't say that in my ear. He's like, oh, that's what I do. I say it in your ear. Very funny.
Yes. I'm going to miss Phil Rivers so much. There's certain quarterbacks, Eli's kind of one of them, where they become part of your like football family watching. You know what I mean? Like
He's definitely one of them.
right. He's like the jokes and the running storylines. Once you lose him, you got to start all over again. It's sad.
What stood out to me about that clip was the defensive player actively just tattling on him and telling the ref, "Hey, he
Well,
can't say that to me." I figured stuff like that happens almost every play.
But Phil Rivers has got to be one of the most annoying winners.
It's
out
got to be
there.
very annoying, but I've never
Yeah.
seen a 6'6", 300-pound defensive end saying, "Oh, he's being mean to me."
Well, they were getting their ass kicked too.
Yeah, very much so. Last one, we got to fight. I don't know. I don't really have much on it. So Nick Cannon made a diss track on Eminem.
Why is Nick Cannon dissing people?
Is Mariah Carey.
That's right.
I used to love her. She was my favorite when I was 12.
That makes sense.
Used to. You still don't?
No, she's good. It's just when I was 12, I had complicated feelings.
Yeah, so Eminem dated her, Nick Cannon married her. People are acting like Eminem's going to crucify him now or ignore him, both have lost. Because if
I think
Eminem never ignores people, though, does he?
I don't know. I mean, Eminem's like old now.
Yeah. I think ignoring is way worse.
How old is Nick Cannon? He's going to be like
He's old too.
35
I did a
and
pizza
40?
review with him.
Nick Cannon is hilarious, Daddy.
Huh? What did he say? Terrible tweets?
Yeah, but what did he say?
You mean not creative? So we're hearing Eminem has responded via Twitter.
He can't tweet about it. He has to have a beat going.
The nice thing I like about Mariah Carey at this point in her career, whenever she does an event, like she does the ball dropping and stuff, it's just like how drunk is she?
Yeah, it's always like a major like something.
Yeah.
So Eminem's tweets, I demand an apology, Nicholas. You've made my gardener so jealous. You mad, bro. Stop lying on my dick. I never even had a chauffeur, you bougie fuck with a clown face.
Yeah, none of that was very good.
You lying on my dick?
You stop lying, L-Y, like lie.
On my dick.
I'm telling fibs on my dick, not actually laying down.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess as he had a lyric in a Fat Joe song. I don't know.
Fat Joe's still a thing, too.
Well, he's in the Terror Squad.
He said that he was sucking his chauffeur's dick.
He was, who was?
Who's
Nick Cannon said that Eminem was doing that.
Sucking his chauffeur's dick.
Oh. Oh.
All right.
I'm not really, I was never a huge Eminem guy.
I was until like 2002, and then I kind of grew out of it.
Yeah.
I always liked him, respected him.
He's good.
Just respect.
Anything post-show, we got the Pete Frady's Freight Train shirts back on sale. Buy those. 100% of the proceeds will go directly to, I believe it's the Frady's 3 fund. It's Pete's fund, his family's fund. So buy that. It's obviously a great cause.
I forgot I watched the, because we did a little mini documentary about Pete, and I forgot that at the initial polar plunge, I had just been going around the whole place saying you weren't going to go in.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, what do you mean he's not going in?
That's probably why I double
plunged. I mean, you did show everyone up with that double
plunge.
Yeah, I mean, that's never been done again.
Oh, still
I
to
don't
this
think.
day.
Yeah,
still to this day.
I'm not going in.
No, I might have started a little rumor that you weren't going in. Just to get it spread around the people.
Plunge repeat the first time I was there. Well, I double plunged just to like show that I wasn't intimidated. The double plunge. I won like the coaches award.
Really?
Like plunger of the year, yeah. And I actually won an award. I have like a cartoon of him hitting a home run out of Fenway Park. That's like Nate. What? I saw that.
On the actual, she said Barstool beat?
No. I didn't even want to talk about it. It's like if she's going to come at us, she's let her come at us, but she's working with Vice. But it's like.
Covering business, media, and dipshits.
Yeah, she didn't. Well, I'm sure we'll.
I mean, that's all three of them.
I'm sure our time will come where she talks about us.
But before that,
then,
who cares?
Exactly.
Stanley, who cares?
All right. So rundown.
Did you really win an award?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won an award. He double plunged.
Yeah.
Well, no, I understand that, but I don't know if he was just making that part up.
No, he double plunged.
Yeah.
Yeah.